Yeah, I'm recording this.
Fucking
And I
weird.
already
What
showed
the
you.
fucking debaters doing that need to record me?
But you forgot.
Fucking hell, right. Alright. So here's my central scaling for a second, right?
I
So
don't care. You conceded.
so me and Azazel, so basically me and Azazel play Dragon Ball Legends to
No
decide who.
contention to your concession.
Huh?
No contention to your concession.
Wait, no contentions. How's no contentions therefore provide there's a concession?
Indirect concession.
Indirect concession. What's an indirect concession?
If I
I
bring
feel
up,
like
I already explained this to you, but you
I
forgot.
believe the idea of an indirect concession would be like contradictory.
We already got judgment call on this point.
Oh, you already got a judgment. Oh,
Yeah, we
okay.
can't
Okay.
tie.
Oh, I just like, why should I value the judge's word?
Because we agreed upon him judging our debate.
Why should I value my past tense's word?
Well, I already explained this to you, but you forgot.
Yeah, but why should I trust my past tense's word on that from that word from this word?
Infinite recession fallacy.
Prove to me a fallacy's fallacious.
I already proved that, but you forgot.
Why should I judge my past tense's assertions of memory?
Another infinite recession.
Why should I judge the idea of infinite? You know what? I'm pulling in my secret weapon. Why?
Why should we conclude?
Why?
But I already explained to you why we should conclude,
Why?
but you forgot.
Why?
Well, because you forgot.
Why?
Because you forgot.
Why?
That's my reasoning. Let's go to conclusions.
Why?
Let's go to conclusions right now.
Why?
Alright, so this is just like compromising.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because I said so.
Why?
Because I said so. That's my reasoning. So you can't
Why?
add why to something that's already like concluded.
Why?
Alright.
That's not report.
Why?
So I'll give my conclusion. So
Why?
essentially, James conceded
Why?
and he just doesn't remember conceding because he has Alzheimer's.
Why?
Why? He has Alzheimer's,
Why?
but he conceded that he couldn't prove
Why?
that I have Alzheimer's, so we
Why?
tried to
Why?
prove
Why?
my
Wait,
Alzheimer's.
one sec. Let me take his Hazel's dick out my mouth. Oh. Alright. What as you were saying?
Wait, but it's too late.
Wait,
though,
is this
because you
Hazel a
never
minor
proved
or a
that.
grown ass adult?
Wait, you never proved that empirically.
He's a
so that doesn't
minor. He's
count.
a minor.
Yeah,
Is Hazel? Is Hazel not a fucking minor? What are you on
He's a
about?
minor. He's a
Is Hazel a
minor.
minor?
Alright.
He's a
Kai, what was your judgment, Kai?
16.
Mic up.
Now I want to smoke with Jester and Oppo at the same time. I want you to debate me on who's sexier between Pretty Boy Kai and Jester.
I'll
I'll
take
just
Pretty
know.
Boy Kai.
I'll take Jester.
Alright.
Let me start it off with the basics here. Alright, so
Okay, so you can't prove Jester exists, therefore you can't determine that.
wait, yes I can. I can prove Jester exists.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
Prove it then.
I believe I define existence as things that have bounds to reality to some extent, and I think that,
Why?
and within that defining, just the concept of Jester exists, so therefore Jester exists.
Why?
I don't exist.
I think the
There we
concept of
go.
Jester exists, and the concept
Why?
of Jester's ripped abs exist, so
Why?
therefore he exists.
Why?
Why? Oh, why? Because I thought of it.
Why?
Because I was in the shower.
James, why do you exist?
I think therefore I am.
Why?
Because I had a thought one day.
Why?
Because I was masturbating aggressively in the shower.
Why?
Jester, next.
Whoa!
Jester's underage.
Jester's not under it. Well, like,
I'm 18.
that's so circular. When do I have to
I'm
post my
18.
premises in my conclusion?
I'm 18.
Time
I'm
is
18.
actually
Yeah.
subjective.
Hey, don't be trying to compare me to no fucking Mommy Jinx, no
Wait,
fucking Jason
Time
Lee
is
Scott type shit.
subjective, so I say Jester's 14 and James is
Yo,
30.
where's mommy?
Wait, time is subjective. Can you prove this?
Why?
Wait, how's time mind dependent? Can you prove this?
Why?
You're appealing to evidence right now.
Wait, you want me to, why? Because you asserted it.
Why did I assert it?
Yeah, why did you assert it?
Because you thought you'd get away with something?
Why did I
know.
think I would get away with it?
Because you were masturbating aggressively, probably?
Why?
Hey, yo!
Because you saw Frozen Gerbil and just got aroused.
Yo!
Wait,
how
so
old is
I'm just
Oppo?
gonna have to wait.
He's 11 and a half.
I'm just gonna have to ask you
I'm 6.5.
Oh, shit.
Either way, I like minors.
What?
I'm 15. I'm 15. I'm 15.
You could have phrased that better.
I don't trust that, bro.
What?
I don't trust that. The soft voice are the weird ones.
You can
Nah, bro.
you can ask Jesus Tekadan. He's seen a picture of me. Oh
I don't know,
yeah,
man.
I'm 15.
Anyway, back to the point. Let's get on the seriousness.
Can you
Okay,
prove
so-
that empirically?
So Jester, see, Jester's a wit, and
Wait, Jester, remember when he conceded, Jester?
Yeah.
and
I do.
so
Yeah.
basically,
Cognitive
Jester
consistency suggests you
Jester
can
has a
Prove I
six pack,
exist. Prove I
and Jester.
exist.
Oh, I think existence. Wait. What do you define as exist?
Not existing.
Ah, wait. What?
Yeah.
So you think Y is? So you define Y by not Y?
Yeah.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because.
You guys
Why?
are, James, you're
Because.
circular. You're going
Why?
circular. I gotta jump in
Because.
from
Why?
circular.
Because.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Nigger.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because.
I have
Why?
to say Jester W on this
Because-
one.
Why?
Because.
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 Ad nauseum.
Why?
Because.
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 Why?
What the fuck? Because. Get the fuck out of here, bro. What?
Why?
Because.
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 Why?
Nigga toilet. Because.
Why?
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 Because I kidnapped Saudi Arabian children and sell them to the black market. Because.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because.
Daddy, why?
Because.
Why?
So you just call me daddy? So you like
Why?
concede I'm superior than you? So like you
Why?
just conceded the debate.
Why?
Because.
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 Why? Why?
Because.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because.
Tell me why? Ain't nothing but a heart.
Hey,
Why?
he gave up.
Why?
He gave up. I
Why?
win. I win.
Why?
W.
Why?
Jester W. Jester W.
Why?
Look, he stopped. He
Why?
stopped.
Why?
Jester W.
Why?
Jester
Why?
W. Jester W.
Why?
Jester W.
Why? Why?
Jester W.
Why?
Spam
Why?
Jester
Why?
W. Spam Jester
Why?
W.
Why?
Yo, I'll rap battle
Why?
you right now. I'll rap battle you
Why?
right now.
You rap battle me right now.
Yeah, I'll rap battle you right now.
Yeah.
I have bars.
Go.